Okay. Because I don't really have to give you my intro, right? You basically know how I roll, right? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. My last client, same thing, is like she comes in for a yearly. So I'm like, I don't have to give you an intro. I get tired of saying the intro. Um, just tapping in. Is there any, hold on a second. Is there anyone in particular do you want me to try and connect with?
Yeah, I do.
Because I'm not getting a very good huge vibe regarding
Yeah.
your grandmother.
Okay. Yeah, she was around me when I was younger.
Yeah,
So
it's not a negative. It's just it's not a negative. It's nothing like that. I just feel like she's just kind of just dropping in. Like
okay, cool.
she
Yeah,
may pipe up.
there is someone in particular. Do I have to give you
Okay. If
like
you
an
say the first name, then
Travis?
I hmm?
Travis.
Travis. Okay. Just I just need to be clear. This is a human.
Yes.
Okay. Just to be clear. Okay. Well, you'd be surprised what people name their pets.
No,
Okay.
but it was so crazy. Yeah, it was crazy when you like just was like, "This is a dog," and I was like, "Yeah, totally."
Yeah. Oh, I lately I've been connecting with a lot of them. Okay, so Travis, just so what I'm doing right now is I'm just pushing my energy out and
hmm
see if he'll come forward. So it's kind of like when I do it this way, it's kind of like me making a direct call. Okay.
Cool.
So hopefully he'll come forward. So without telling me, do you know how he passed?
Yes.
He's taking his time, I'll give you that. It's like he's feeling me out, tiptoeing in, feeling me out. Would it make sense? Because I feel like he's bringing, if this is him, I feel like he's bringing his energy around my head area. So may have not been quite right with it before he passed. Like there's something pressure, there's something around the head area with him. Was he on his back for a period of time before he passed, like a hospital bed or some kind of a bed or back issues? I may have someone else because once when I start getting blocks right away, that means it's someone else.
Oh, okay. I kind of know who you're talking about.
Who's this to you?
It could be my uncle, but he wasn't on a hospital bed for very long.
Okay,
But
but
I,
it's just his way of saying that he was on his back for just a period of time before passing because he knows my library. Did he like
okay.
to have his drink?
Yep.
Okay, because I feel like he's giving a cheers, like he just wants to do a cheers. So whether there's a celebration or a birthday that just passed or right around the corner for somebody, but I also feel like he wants to just like that would be his way of saying hello is cheers.
Okay, this is actually Travis coming
Okay,
through.
so I may have both of them, okay? Right?
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
so what's your did you say uncle? What's your uncle's name?
So the other person's is Mike.
And that's your uncle?
hmm
Okay. Okay. So both of them. Okay. So Travis is giving the cheers. Okay, I'm gonna try and place him over here. And I got Mike over here. Um, and which one felt this might be Mike. Which one felt like really drowsy, like very weak and tired, very low energy before
That would be
passing?
my uncle Mike. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. So I'm just trying to ask because Mike's pushy now. So I'm just like, can you? She's asking for Travis. Can you just kind of wait? Okay. Now, where's so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it out there and then you can kind of associate who it is because I feel like it's like they're fighting for the space here, right?
Okay.
So I'm being shown like this very large fountain, but the fountain that I'm being shown is like Bellagio. It's like Vegas. So where would you make the connection to like the Vegas or casinos or anything like that? Unless you just had a conversation in regards to You know, maybe it is a fountain and you're thinking of doing something with a fountain, or is there a memory? Look at your face. Wait till you see yourself in the camera. You're so serious.
I'm so trying to process right now, being like, how
It's
did
like,
this
oh my
go?
God, she's so serious.
Shut up.
Okay, was there
Yeah.
talk of Vegas?
No, well, no, talks lots of travel would be with Travis, but not Vegas
Okay,
in
is
particular.
that, do you associate Vegas with Travis at all?
Yeah, because he was a fun time all
Thank
the
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So that's what he's doing because he knows my library because I love Vegas. And it's been a long time since I've been, right? And
time.
yeah, so he's showing me the fact because he knows that's my association other than just casinos. It's when I see Bellagio, when I see the fountains, right? So that's what he's showing me to talk about. And that's a validation that it's him coming in with that. Now, there's a tightness in my chest. So did he have anything with the heart or with the lungs before he passed? It's almost like it crushed. Ooh, it's like I feel like a impact.
Yeah, he
And
was
it was very, very, very quick with him. With Travis, it was very quick. Okay. You need
yeah,
to know, like, with him, he didn't see it coming. So it's like 1 minute he was here, next minute he was gone. Okay. So you need to know, this is very important that you know this, is that he didn't suffer. It was like 1 minute he was here, next minute he was gone. So fast. Okay. But no pain. He's making me feel it so that you can make the association that that
with
was
it.
his passing. Yes. Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
Why am I doing this? He's manipulating my body right now to do this. Was it in a car? Okay. So something to do with passing, cars passing, something to do with, it feels like as if either a car came in and swerved. I just feel like there's something to do with this. So you may not know, but I feel like there was like a swerve or something really, again, really, really quick. But he doesn't want to talk about this. He's like, that's it. Okay. Now she knows. So like moving on. Okay. Right. He's just like, that's not what this is about. Okay.
Cool.
He goes, you picked up the phone and called me,
Yeah.
but he's still thanking you for giving him the opportunity of coming through. He's like, who knew? Who knew we could do this? Right.
Cool.
So I'm just gonna be very honest with you. I really love his energy. It's very strong. It's fun. He's not a serious person. I feel like he's happy-go-lucky kind of person, right? Um, and I feel like he would do things last minute, like things on the fly. Does that make sense to you?
Hmm.
He says to remind you that that's how you're meant to live. Live, live your life. Because that's his message to you, is because you never know when you're going to go. But having said that, he loves where he's at. Okay. Because remember,
Cool.
they've graduated. They're in a beautiful space right now. Okay. Do you have a memory of him eating lots of pizza?
Yeah. Yeah. My husband's Sicilian. So, but they were like besties. And
Okay.
so, yeah, we've had
Okay.
time.
And do you
Yeah.
have a connection with his mom?
Oh my God, the story of the pizza. He passed out like a night here, and he Melinda was his partner, and he fell asleep with pizza stuck in his face. Yeah, legit. That is the memory.
There we go. Okay. So
Recalling.
that's why he brought up the pizzas to bring you back there.
Oh my
Now,
God.
plus he showed me Mother. Okay. When I grew up in St. Catharines, and we had a restaurant called Mother's Pizza. So he's showing that to me. So I'm just putting that out there. So I'm not sure if it's a significance just around pizza, or is he also because I sometimes get Domino's pizza, right? So, but he specifically showed me Mother's Pizza. That's in my library. It was an actual restaurant. So is his mom still here in the physical realm? Okay. So I feel like that's, if the opportunity presents itself, let her know that he's fine. Let her know that he's around her. She needs to know that.
Okay.
She needs to know. It's to bring her comfort, to know that he is okay, that he did not suffer. Boom, gone. It's important she knows that, because she's in her head a lot. She wonders. Has it been less than 5 years since he passed?
He passed away September of this past year.
So less. Okay, so what are we in? So we are in May, June, July, August, September. So that's 4 months from now. So why did he show me? Why did I hear 5? Did he come from a family of 5?
Yeah, the 3 boys and his mom and dad.
Okay, so that's the 5. Okay. So he's acknowledging the family of 5. Okay, so this is where you're kind of like a messenger, right? So taking advantage of you being across from this woo-woo lady. Okay.
I love it.
And again, it's just like there's so much love, there's so much fun energy around him, and there's a lot of love that's really going to his partner. If you can just like, I just want to take my hands and just place it on her face and just kiss her. It's like I'm kissing her on the forehead, I'm kissing her on her eyelids, I'm kissing her on the lips. And this is from him. It's not me. This is from him. But I feel like it's just it's like she misses that. She misses just being touched. And he knows this. So it's important that she knows that he knows he's around her more in the evening when she's sleeping. That's the toughest time for her. Okay. Did they drink wine together a lot?
Did they what?
A lot of wine drinking?
They may have.
Or they shared wine together?
Could be, yeah.
Because I just feel like that's what she's missing is like happy hour times, cocktail
the wine
times,
down, cocktail time.
whatever that is. I just feel like that's what she misses the most, is coming together with a drink in hand. And it's those moments that she missed, and it's in those moments when he's with her.
Okay.
Now he is showing me Niagara Falls. Don't know if there's a significance there, but I just feel like I just need to say Niagara Falls.
Okay.
So that was September that he passed. Is there people still questioning his passing? Like there's question marks around it?
I don't know around it, but there was there's probably, I don't know about court cases or whatever that's gonna come up because he was hit by a drunk
Thank you.
accident involved a drunk driver.
That's what I sensed. I sensed that there was some kind of toxic involved. He's going to get his time for sure. The guy, the other guy, he's going to get his time. Huge lessons, huge lessons. I feel like there's a lot of lessons in all of this for everybody involved. It's almost like huge. Okay, I see what he's going. There's a lot of huge lessons for everyone that was associated to him, because it's the fact that how fast it happened. 1 minute he's here, next minute he's gone, and it shook a lot of people up. And I feel like that's where the huge lesson is like, again, you must live your life, you must still communicate, you must forgive, know who your loved ones are. It's just like, I feel like that's a huge impact for a lot of people that he left behind, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to communicate with your husband, but it's kind of like over his head a little bit.
Over my husband's head?
Yeah, like he's trying to, like he's knocking on the door. Hello. It's like he's trying to get your husband's attention.
But sorry.
Have you been noticing signs from him?
I do. I feel like, well, since I was little,
yeah,
stuff, and so for me, I'll like,
because he says, like, he goes to you, then to him.
Yeah, because Gino wants to think he's super intuitive. I think he is to a certain, but he's always looking for signs.
That's the problem.
Bro,
that's the problem.
Literally this morning, or he was like, oh, and I saw a red cardinal and I think it's this and I think Trav's with me. He doesn't even know I'm doing this reading, by the way, but my husband's also super open to it. But
Yes.
I'm just like, I'm always like, yeah, maybe. But when it's real things, I'm like, oh, okay. Hey,
See?
Bob, you're here. Okay,
Yeah.
cool,
And
amazing.
and I say that all the time. Signs are not signs if you're looking for them, right? That's my
Right,
biggest thing. Now it can be comforting if that's the way you want to roll, but signs, actual signs, is when it drops into your energetic field when you least expect it, right? It's like you're washing dishes, you're cleaning the car, it's like you're almost in a meditative state, or you're thinking of them and then the song comes on the radio right at that exact moment. Like you're like, whoa. So it's making the connections. It's practicing being aware. But again, it's like, the famous one is dimes. So, if you're walking around with your eyes to the floor looking for the dimes and all of a sudden you find one, you think that's a sign? Because you're looking,
right.
right? And
Yeah.
I'm so fucking tired of cardinals. Everybody's got a fucking cardinal. I said this last night at my group reading, and all of a sudden, the very last girl, right? She's sitting right beside me, and it was her father that came through, and he was hilarious. He's like, and tell her I'm not a fucking bird.
That's hilarious.
He goes, oh my gosh. She goes, every time I see, there's these birds, and I think that it's him. And I go, he doesn't want to be a bird. He wants to be something different. So I go, okay, well, what sign do you want to give her? Sure enough, sunflowers. You are getting sunflowers. She's like, oh, okay. No word of a lie. At the end of the session, we're all leaving the building. As we walked by, there was a treatment room, and sitting right there, sunflowers. And she was walking in front of me. I go, whoa, 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 look. He's already started. And she's going, that's my problem. I wouldn't be aware. I said, it's like a muscle. Once you practice being just aware, like it just jumps in your energetic field, that's how you know. Your inner knowing will tell you. But not every fucking cardinal is a sign.
Right. Amen.
He's so laughing.
He is laughing because he knows. So when he passed, he had a lot of tattoos. Like,
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. But would they share like a stogie? Like
yes,
okay. So
and
that,
Vino,
yep.
but my husband sometimes smokes the old school, like,
Okay.
like Gandalf pipe.
Yes, 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 yes. So he's coming through with that. So when he hasn't lit one up, okay, and he's out somewhere where there's no way that smell is coming from anybody, his inner knowing will pipe up to let him know that Travis is with him. He'll smell it. And it's like, what's that? And then that way he can't second guess it. And then he'll go, oh, Travis is here. Cheers, bud.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Cheers, bud.
I love it. Okay, cool.
Because it's a distinct smell. And how do they communicate with you? Through your senses. Taste, hear, feel, smell. Right? See? Right? So he's like, yeah. And he's showing me Bud Light or Bud beer.
100% Bud Light. 100%. On the farm. That was it. It was so funny because with the cheers, okay. And like,
did they ever do shooting like pistols?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, boom, 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 with the cans.
Yes.
Okay, so he's showing me that. I like this guy. He's really good. He's coming in. He's coming in pretty clear. Cool, he's giving me a thumbs up now, and it's like, yeah, I'm just the channel here. Cool. Now, would you say there were school buddies? Because I feel like would he skip school? Something to do with skipping.
Well, no, but the only thing, because they became friends later in life, but he might be like kind of ducking out of work to come to the farm. So maybe that's it.
Okay, because I feel like, and you can take that. That would make more sense to you. Why is he showing me so when I get shown skipping, that means like skipping classes or skipping. So if he skipped
like
work.
Actual skipping?
Yeah.
Like it could be him skipping?
That's how I'm taking it. Remember, it's my library, so he's showing me skipping. So to me, unless there's actual physical skipping.
Right.
Did he do that?
Well, sometimes if he was like, he was happy he was doing a job or something, like his he would come help at the farm, he'd be literally like
Okay. So take
doing
that any way you want, as long as I say it. But I
that.
also feel like there's a sense, no, because he's going back to skipping, like skipping work, taking time out, or skipping classes, something like that. But you've got to take it the way that it resonates with you when I say that skipping. So it's got to, as long as it makes sense to you, because it doesn't
Okay.
have to make sense to me, as long as it makes sense to you.
All right.
He's like, he wants to be the star of the show. Um, okay, has this got anything to do with your passing? Did you or your husband just get a ticket or something to do with streetlights, like going through a light? He's showing me a traffic light. Ooh, hold on a second. That was weird. I've never had that before. Hmm. So, yeah, he's going back to his accident, his neck. It's all around his neck. Ooh. Okay, where are you going with that? I don't know. That was just really weird. This is the way the sensation he just gave me. It was like a big crack around my neck. So it must have been his spine. He must have got boom. I don't know if you know the details, but anyway,
Yeah, I do.
yeah, it was just like it's like the whole spine, the neck cracked, and he actually gave me that sensation. I've never had that before in a session
Ah,
ever, so that's new for me. Oh my god! He goes, I just wanted to add it to your library.
oh my god. That would be your sense of humor though.
Oh my god! Thank you. He goes, it's all about the necking. Oh my god!
Oh my god. Yeah, he's cheeky. He's cheeky.
Well, because he knows I am too, right? He knows I'll say it. He knows I'll get it. So he's trying to be serious, and I was like, whoa, let's turn this around again. I like
Yeah.
him. I
Yeah.
like him. I like his sense of humor. And he does, he makes me feel that we would have good conversations. If he was here in the physical realm, him and I would have great conversations.
He was just an earth angel that
Oh,
every human loved. He
yeah.
was he was a
But,
police
and
officer
again, and I do sense that he would change a lot of people's lives. I
in
do.
the
I sense
physical.
that.
In the physical,
Yeah.
absolutely. Just
Yeah.
by him being in the room. Yeah.
Yeah. I really like him. And I feel honored and blessed to be channeling him. I really do. So that's where I'm thanking you for giving me this opportunity. I love when I get great spirits like him. It makes me enjoy my work even more, right? I don't even want to call it work, but
Yeah.
um now, are you putting together a big celebration at your place, at your farm? Because he's showing me lights, stringing of lights.
Well, I have a big old bank barn that's in beautiful shape, and I've already we strung lights up in the barn like Edison bulbs. But I'm hoping, I'm a musician. I have been a musician my entire life.
Oh,
Since I was a kid, like I had record deals in the States, but I'm from this area. I'm from Prince Edward County, like Belleville, Trenton,
okay.
that whole
Yeah,
area.
yeah.
But I've had record deals. I'm going through a huge transition right now, but I'm working on some stuff for myself.
Yep.
And Travis was a big reason why I started creating again
Hmm, hmm.
and writing and building this project again.
Before he passed or after he passed?
Right before he passed, he kind of
Okay.
had a bit of a conversation that stuck with me, let's just
Hmm,
say.
hmm, hmm.
And so I'm hoping that we're going to have like at the very least, an EP release by the time September hits. So that would be the celebration with the lights. Or the lights. All the lights.
Oh, absolutely. And that's, that's what they are, beings of
Like,
light. We are. But I just
yeah.
loved how he showed it because he strung them just like the bulbs, like you said, the Edison bulbs. Same thing, but it's the stringing. That's what I heard, the stringing of lights, right? And no, he's in your backup band. Oh, you okay?
Yeah. Cool. Really cool.
Okay. It's almost like he kind of wants to end it on that note because he knows he censors others around him, right? So I'm just like, okay, you just kind of went silent on me there, Travis. It's
Yeah.
like, no, I want to end it on a good note, like as in the
Yeah.
music note, because he's showing me
Yeah.
the music note.
Yeah.
So, but he'll always have your back. Always.
He'll always have my 6. He
Yeah.
will.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, isn't that a saying like in military or something? Is that what that means?
Yeah. Well, he was a police officer. He was about to he was actually like almost ready to finish SWAT before he passed, and he passed.
SWAT.
He was
Whoa.
almost
Okay.
on his way to um he was on his way to like final parts of his training basically. Yeah. Yeah.
That was
But
cool how you said that, and I made the association. Like that sounds military.
my 6. Yeah.
Okay. I just feel, and this was your uncle, Mike. Was it uncle?
Uncle Mike, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Mike's got a sense of humor. He goes, but I'm not as funny as Travis. He's like, how am I going to top that?
No, but he's been pretty cool. Yeah.
I like his energy too, but he's like, yeah, it's not gonna be like Travis's. Did he have any problems with his around the hip area or walking?
Not that I'm aware of.
Who would he make that? Oh, wait a second. Would he have a dog in spirit with him?
Yeah.
And did the dog have problems with hips? Do you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's his way of saying to you, he's there with the dog, the one with the hips.
Crazy. Okay.
Hmm. Yep, he's kind of saying it. He's kind of saying, like, I don't really have a lot to say, just more or less wanted to be here and join the party, is what he's calling it.
The party. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's calling this.
Yep.
Because again, it's a celebration. Oh wow, it's like he's coming in with a message that life is nothing but a big party. Make life a big party. Everyone is too fucking serious. Oh my god, look at your face. Is that him or what?
I don't say that, and there's so much there's like so much beauty in life right now, and there's so much chaos right now
Yeah.
because I'm in transition and there's stuff associated with that. But like we're also interconnected, and so it's so funny that number one, you didn't really know that he knew Travis, and he does know Travis very, very well, and he knows that everything's going on, and that's exactly what he would be saying. He would literally be like, this shit is too serious. What the fuck is everybody's problem? Like, yeah, that's their fucking problem. Let them deal with it. Like, just have fun. Who's having fun with you? Just do that, you know?
Just do that. Just do that. Oh my God, that's the tagline he wants you to use. Just do that.
Just do that.
Just do that.
That.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Because he's flashing it like on with neon lights right now. He's like, just do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's also your biggest fan when it comes to your music.
Cool.
Yeah. He's like, show me like a hoedown.
Oh my God. Yeah, there won't be a hoedown this time around.
In the barn. In the barn is where the
Yeah.
hoedown. That's what he's showing me. You'll have to invite me when you get up there, when you get it all ready and you're like, not even for work, just invite me when it comes to like your music. If you're putting
Yeah.
on a launch of some sort, right?
Yeah. Yes. You feel
Very
all the good
cool.
vibes.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I'm being drawn to Prince Edward County. And that's like, and that's how spirit works, right? It's like you keep getting these little nuggets, these little, drop ins that just come in from into your thoughts from time to time. It's like, well, I keep getting it. So eventually I'll follow through with that. Maybe you're the calling for me to go out that way. I don't know, but I just need to trust it. But
Well, I would love to, like I said, I would love to host you for even something intimate, but also just even have you out to the farm here because there's so much history and I know there's
mhm.
lots of spirit around, kicking around, all like good juju. But I'm like,
Yeah.
I really wanted like insight as to who's trying to talk to me here. Like
Usually
who's
it's just your loved ones. If you sense, because don't forget, you're very open. And because you are of the light and you're very intuitive and you're very connected, they're going to come around you because they see you're like the lighthouse. Look what I do. They drop in. They like, even when I'm around certain friends of mine, their loved ones will drop. Oh, here comes your husband again. Oh, your mom's in again. You know what I mean? And they're just little drop ins. And it's like, okay, you're allowed to drop in, but I'm closing the store in about half an hour.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it also depends on my mood. Like that's what they feel for me. It's like, is she open? Is she open for just a little bit? And then if I do sense a loved one around when I'm in front of a friend or somebody, I will say it in my thoughts. Okay, you can come in for just a minute. You can drop something in for just a minute so they know that you're here. Right.
Right.
So I sometimes allow that. So perhaps do that. It's like, have the thoughts in your head. Ask, okay, I'm sensing someone here. Now open up the door. Give me something. And then trust what you receive.
Okay.
Just trust what you
Cool.
get. Right. Does it scare you at all, Amanda?
Um, no, like there's been a lot in probably even the last year. I did hypnosis just because Daddy got always trying to call me. I'm supposed to be in the studio this weekend, so they're all like, "Hey, what you playing? What's going on?" Because
Oh,
one of my dogs just had puppies, and I have a farm kitten who just had 3 kittens. So I'm like trying to juggle some stuff, like especially today. But I honestly, I'm glad you're on with me. It's cool. Yeah.
okay. Do you remember what you were just saying before the call came in?
Okay, so I don't know if I'm so I'll like um get like audible noises.
Yes.
All of a
Yes.
sudden I'll get like a low noise frequency or like a high pitched all of a sudden frequency. That's one of the things. The other thing is um like tasting whiskey or
Yes.
not even like drinking whiskey, but I'll be tasting
Okay.
it.
So then who's the association and spirit that comes to mind? As soon as you taste that whiskey, who's the first that comes to your mind that's impressed on you?
Well, it might be Travis because he was Irish, so
Hello. He was
it was
hoping you
all
were gonna say him.
yeah. And
Okay.
then the music must be something else. Like all of a sudden, I won't have music, and well, we were listening to Alexa that was like '90s hip hop or
Yep.
whatever,
Yep.
and then all of a sudden it was switched into a different type of
Yep.
music, like
Yep.
like not
So,
even on that.
and has this all been since Travis passed?
Yeah,
So
mostly. There's other stuff, but yeah,
he's
mostly.
playing with you, Amanda.
Okay,
He's
so you're saying
playing. That's all it is. And some people go, it's a haunting. It's not a haunting. It's
yeah,
just them trying to say, hello, I'm here. You try being dead, knocking on the door, no one's answering.
right.
Imagine what that's like. So he knows eventually, especially he knows that we're going to have this conversation. So I'm just confirming and validating it's not a haunting. He's just saying hello. And what better way but through music?
Yeah, which I don't, it doesn't bother me. I think I'd be
Yeah.
weird. I think I would have a harder time if I was seeing something that I didn't really want to be seeing.
Well, they know that. So because you're a musician, you're very clairaudient. So you hear very well frequencies, right? So of course they're going to play with your auditory, and it especially playing music. Okay. And but
Yeah,
smell is usually the most popular ones. You know, it just triggers a memory. So
yeah.
it smells connected to taste. So obviously you're going to taste the whiskey. So who comes to mind right away? Always go with your first impression. If something drops into your field, okay, who in spirit, whoever comes and is impressed on you first, that's who it is. And
Okay.
trusting that. So I'm
Yeah,
teaching.
the only
I'm
other
teaching
weird
you.
thing is I'll, because the empath thing I think has been with me since I was little.
Yes, yes.
But the other thing is like I'll start feeling like physical, like my cousin Melinda, her cousin Krista came to the house, and I don't know Krista that well, like just on a surface level, but I
Yep.
was getting all of a sudden instantly just felt like something was
Mm-hmm.
like on the top of my head, like a shooting pain where I could feel it like
Yep.
this way. And so Chris was open, and I was just like, I don't know what's going on right now. I feel like someone's shooting the top of my head off. Like I'm just like sitting there, like, oh, whoa, what's that?
Yep. Yep.
So I told Melinda that I'm like been feeling certain things occasionally, where I'm like, oh, wait a second, what is happening? And then it'll go away. And so apparently, Krista's dad had. I didn't know that her father, that she kind of had her life
Yep.
with, had um committed
Aneurysm. Oh, suicide.
committed
Was it a
suicide.
blow?
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. So that's kind of stuff's been a little bit like,
Okay. Now, if you don't want that, you put that out there to spirit and say,
I don't want it.
I don't feel comfortable with, because you've got to command that. This is your energetic field. You command that and just put it out there. Say, I'm sorry, I'm not open to this. Not
And
everybody is.
you do
So
that
you
every
put
day.
that out there.
Do you have to say that every
No, you
day
don't
for
have to
like?
say it every day. Just if you sense like that, if you get, when you sense something coming on, just say, nope, sorry, please
No,
go
thank you.
away. You're not allowed to enter my energetic field.
Okay, cool.
Go back to the light. Just go back, go back, go back, go back. Right. But say it out loud. I'm a firm
Okay,
believer of saying it out loud, commanding it. Right.
okay,
And they'll listen. They'll listen to you.
okay,
So,
cool. That helps. That helps.
so I do have to bring it to a close because I have to get ready for my next one. Can
Yeah,
you, I'm just going to turn the recording off, but can you still stay on just for a second?
yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay. Hold on just a second.